Hi internet friends, this is the third video that I've decided to film today. I'm on a bit of a roll. So I'm going to be doing another driving test route for you in Featherstone, and we'll be turning left out of the gate there. Alright, turning left out of the gate. I'm just going to get the car into position for you, so grab yourself a cup of coffee and let's get into this. Okay gang, so we're just bringing the car forward on Katakittens Lane. I didn't want to start on the test centre, don't want to get involved with being in the way of anybody trying to do their test. They're already tense enough over there, okay? So I'm not going to go too fast along here because I need to be able to set the tom-tom to get this route started. But I want you to imagine that here's the test centre on the left by these tall trees, and you are turning left onto this road, Katakittens Lane, and you are expected to do national speed limit, 60 miles per hour. Okay, mirror checks, and away we go. This is the third route of the day that I'm doing for you now before I have to finish. Alright, so yeah, we can get the car going a little bit, but not too mad. As you do remember, there is a 30 mile an hour speed restriction further along the road. Mirror, two vehicles approaching now. Can't anticipate what's around the bend, so just check the mirrors again. Remember, just don't go accelerating into the unknown. Little touch on the brake, bring that speed down to 30, and if you like me, put the car back into third gear just so that you don't go accidentally over that speed limit. And yeah, we're just carrying along this road, Katakittens Lane. We're going to be turning right at the roundabout onto Legs Lane. And yeah, keeping it nice and tidy as we go down this hill, and not too fast. Remember, cover the brake if you need to. The examiner's no doubt going to ask you to pull over on the left in a safe place, and where it says slow on the road, that's usually where they'd like you to stop. Then of course you've got to get the car on the move again without causing anybody any inconvenience. So you can just about see the bollard in the middle of the road. That's the hidden roundabout, the start of the roundabout. I've signalled a little bit early for the one behind us because they are a little bit close. I'm slowing it down now, just looking to keep the car moving if I can. Check that left mirror, and then I'm just going to cancel the signal and just make our way slowly down Legs Lane. We've got the driving school car pulled up over there, so check the mirror because someone will need to be on our side of the road to get around that obstruction. And further down the road, of course, we've got the roundabout. So we're on Legs Lane, heading towards Primrose Avenue again. Following the road ahead, there's some mirror checks, covering the brake. Not sure where that van's going, so I'm just bringing the speed down a little bit in case they're going right. Okay, I'm happy with that. Check the left mirror ready, and then I'm going to put the signal on just for the one behind, and then cancel the signal again. As in the last video, don't go too crazy down this road because we've got the flats and we've got the parked cars all over the place, and whilst it should be our priority here, people often don't stop, or they can't stop, or there is nowhere for them to stop, i.e. there are no gaps sometimes. And remember, there's large buses that like to use this road as well, and it's unlikely there'll be anywhere for them to pull over. Anyway, we're going down this road, and I'm very mindful of doors opening or people stepping out like the postman here. Mirror check, and we will be turning right again as we did last time onto 3 Tons Lane. Oh no, we're not. No, we're not. We're driving past B Lane. So I thought we were going to be turning right here, but we're not. So this time we're in a position on the left side of the road. Okay, don't be going straight down the middle here. Stay on the left. Remember, in this country we drive on the left. If you notice the car behind, I don't know if you can see them in the mirror there, but he made no effort at all to bring the So yeah, we're on Wood Lane, and we're making our way all the way to those traffic lights by the looks of things, and then turning right. Don't be surprised if your examiner asks you to pull over along here somewhere. So look for where the curbs are high. Make life easy for yourself. Don't rush. Just because he says pull up on the left doesn't mean it needs to be done right now. Have a good look, check your mirrors, have a good look where you're going to do it, alright? Don't rush. Okay, we've got the traffic lights, mirror check. I'm just looking for anybody on the other side that might want to cross, and we're going to be turning right when we get there. So again, mirror checks again. I'm going to arrive to drive, signals going on, light touching on the brakes. I'm going to get second gear for more control because it's a bit of a tighter situation. I'm looking into the new road for any problems. I'm going to bring the car down here. Okay, mirror checks. Who's followed me in? Can't see anybody right now. Okay, so as we come down here, dual carriageway system, and normally I'd be expecting you to stay on the left, but you will see the throwing arrows there. They're called deflection markers if you look in your highway code, and they're telling everybody to get over. Alright, that should be obvious though, because the parked cars are all over the place and they're in the way. At the bottom of this road, it's a very busy little roundabout. It can be a problem for anybody at any time of the day, so make sure at the bottom of 3 tons lane you are used to this roundabout, you know when to go. Okay, check that left there. We're following the road ahead here, signalling for the one emerging, and just being very cautious of that lady with the dog there. We're going to be making a right turn into Winchester Road again. Check those mirrors, signals going on, and again just covering the brakes. I just don't know who I'm going to be meeting as I'm turning into this road. A few minutes ago that red car wasn't there, you see, so we don't want to assume that we know what's going on before we get there. Keeping an eye on this guy that's just getting into his car by the looks of things, and then mirror check, and then just gently easing forward. Notice I haven't got the car moving any faster. I'm very mindful of car doors opening, or cars pulling away without warning, or even people stepping out. Mirror check, holding back for the blue one. Okay, he's out of the way now. Checking my right door mirror before you bring it through. And this time, yeah, we'll be turning left this time into Harrowby Road. Okay, turning left. Last time we turned right, this time it's left, Harrowby Road. So into here. And again, narrow road, so where there's less space, we use less speed. Okay. Depending on the time of day when you do your driving test, if it's 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, you might have parked cars all over the place. Just take your time, alright? If there's less problems, then you can get the car moving a little bit, but I'm still not going any faster than 20 along here. We've got the shops on the left, a little bit of pedestrian activity. I can't see past these parked cars on the right, so mirror. And I'm just holding back, taking my time. Again, thinking about doors opening, cars pulling away without warning. Got my brake covered. I saw the guy walking towards the van, and then he must have clicked the fob because I saw the indicators come on. He definitely unlocked it, and if he was there a moment earlier, the door would be swinging open. So just take your time. Remember, rule 243 of the highway code, do not do what this van driver has done. He's parked opposite the junction. So look at rule 243. But that, I guess that's why he's a van driver. Anyway, on the dual carriageway, bringing the car forward onto Patel Avenue, and we're heading to the end of the road, and we'll be turning right. Mirror check for the lad with the dog there, and yeah, things like that can happen, so don't go accelerating too mad off these roads. Yes, it's 30 miles an hour, but is it appropriate? Okay, we've got the traffic lights, mirror, holding back. I want to arrive to drive again if I can, and delay your signal because we don't want people thinking we're going into Winchester. So here we go, into first gear, and any moment I'd like to go into change. Check my door mirrors. Get the gas set ready so I don't stall. nice early second gear before I need to start steering, and always look into the other road to make sure all the vehicles have stopped. Remember, police, ambulance, even learner drivers perhaps, they may be coming through on a red. Alright, so just be careful, never assume that it's safe just because you see a green light. Again, we're going to be going right. Now, in the last video I suggested to you to use the middle lane with the right indicator. This time what I'll do, I'll demonstrate to you how you should do it in the right hand lane, okay? So there's a couple of ways. You can end up in the right hand lane, or you can be spiralling across so long as it's clear. So mirrors, signal, we're in the right hand lane this time. Okay, I'm looking to keep the car going if I can. Check that left mirror, and if it's clear I can put the left signal on and I can spiral all the way across the road like this, okay? Okay, better to be in the middle lane though, in my opinion. Or you can come off in lane 2 and then make sure you then cancel your signal and use a new signal to come back into lane 1, okay? I'm going to go around that bin lorry in a moment. I'm just going to get it going now. We're in a 40 zone. The signal's going on to warn anybody I'm changing lanes. Now we're just going to bring the car further forward, check that left mirror. So you can see this route is very, very similar to the other one that I did, with some minor exceptions. Anyway, we're going left. So you can see the driving test can focus on this. It's all about getting you onto the A449 Stafford Road, going in one direction or another, in my opinion, most of the time. Looking to keep the car moving if I can. Yes, I'm happy with that. Again, approach carefully, be prepared to stop, be prepared to give way, especially in the morning and when it's a busy situation. At the moment it's 10:46, so what can you say about that? Most people should in theory be at work. The kids are off school at the moment because it's the summer holidays, but even if the school was in operation, most of the children should actually be in class. Okay, and yeah, we're following the road ahead at the traffic lights. They've been on green for a while, so I'm just covering the brake. I'm anticipating the lights are going to change. I don't want to be doing an emergency stop, so just try to plan ahead a little bit. Okay, I'm going to stop about a metre away from the line, as I always do. Secure the car straight into first gear, ready. I'm going to be getting myself the gas set. You can sit here with the gas set, and then all you've got to do when the lights get to amber is just lift the clutch to the bike point. So one job is already taken care of, isn't it? I haven't got to get one foot ready, then the next foot ready. I can just be prepared to go straight away. Okay, so let's be bringing the car forward. We're going up the hill, Elston Hall Lane. Again, it's right, third exit at the roundabout, so mirror checks are done, the signal's on, the position is good. And I'm going to take that second gear just for a bit more control. I've already checked my left mirror early, and I'll put the left signal on now. We are going to be turning right at the top in this one. Sometimes you have to go left, but with this one it's turned right. I positioned early because I know that truck was there from earlier. The right signal can go on, and I'm going from Elston Hall Lane onto Bushbury Lane. And I'm looking to go. Hope you guys can all hear me okay. I've just noticed I've not been wearing my mic for the last 20 minutes or so. Anyway, and coming up the road here on Bushbury Lane to the mini roundabout, we've got the lad on the electric scooter in front, so I'm making no effort to catch him up because I know I'm turning left, and to go past him is just going to create a potential problem. He's pretty close to the roundabout, so I'm just exercising a little bit of restraint here and holding back. The signal's going on, let's hope he's not turning left as well. We go into second gear. See, Nice and easy, don't make problems for yourself. We're 3 miles away from the finish line. Again, watch the last video, because this is a place that they like you to do your parallel park. So I've already demonstrated that. I'm going to give way to traffic on my right. I'll slowly bring the car forward now, checking my left mirror as I bring the car to the left side. Nobody to signal for, so better to keep your hands on the wheel. We're going to be going to the end of the road and turning left. We're going to be delaying the signal so that people don't think we're going into Hillcrest. So mirrors, clutch down, slow it down. When we're halfway past this road on the left, and signal straight into first gear without stopping, and then up the hill and into Neve Avenue. So we're on Leacroft Avenue, turning right into Neve Avenue. Okay, so turning right here. Now again in Neve Avenue, again it's another place where examiners love to test you, whether it's doing an angled start, such as pulling up quite close to a parked car and then getting it going again, or it could even be your parallel park. This is yet another place where they enjoy testing your skills in that regard. Okay, at the end of this road we're going to be turning left, so mirrors, delaying the signal so we pass this black one onto Whitgreave Avenue. Position well, can't see very good, so I'm edging it out slowly. Yeah, somebody else has parked too close to a junction. Again, think about rule 243, highway code, turning left at the roundabout. Positioning nice and easy, and bringing the car forward. Keeping a wary eye on this guy here who's looking to cross the road. Old Fallings Lane, that's where we are right now. Okay, keeping it at 30, don't go getting carried away just as we draw it close to the finish line. We've got the traffic lights, we've got parked cars everywhere, mirror check, and we also, according to the TomTom, we have just round that bend there, we have the road on the left that we went into earlier, Leacroft Avenue. So again, just be careful because someone may be emerging out of there. See? And then mirror check. Bring the car down the hill. We're now onto Sandy Lane. So this road becomes Sandy Lane, and just keep your brake covered so we don't go gathering too much speed down here. And in that regard, we can stay at the 30-mile-an-hour speed limit, and we're going to be turning right back onto Bushbury Lane again. So mirror check, signal, clutch down, controlled coasts, straight into first gear because we just can't see it's a closed junction. So remember, if you can't see clearly, approach at the right speed using the right gear for the job, which is always going to be first. We're on Bushbury Lane. We'll be turning left soon onto Hellier Road. Hellier, an interesting little road. Can be a problem, can be a bit of hell for people because it's narrow, and if you're meeting traffic that can be a problem. So bring your speed down where there's less space, use less speed, okay? And remember, keep it at 30 along here. So here we go, left turn going into Hellier Road. Got the warning for the cyclists, so just look out for those before you make your turn. And nice and slowly into this narrow little lane, we're going to be turning right into Wentworth Road now. So nice and easy, keeping a wary eye on this car here. mirror checks, and just bringing it forward. We're on Wentworth Road, narrow road, 20 miles per hour is plenty along here. Again, think about what I've told you to look for. People stepping out, doors opening, or cars pulling away without warning. So again, when you see the vehicle, check your mirrors, and then you're all covered in case you have to do something urgently. Okay, I'm now positioning the car on the other side of the road to give me a better view around the bend and to keep me well away from the doors that might open. So, brake is covered, the clutch is covered in case I had to do an emergency stop. It seems unlikely, doesn't it? But it does happen from time to time. We're going to be turning right at the end of this road, so the signal's going on now. I can go into second gear because I can see it's completely clear. Okay, goodness me, it's very warm. Wentworth Road. We're going to be turning right at the end of this road onto Legs Lane. We're going round this road maintenance vehicle. Check the left mirror and turn right. Okay, we're going to take the last bit of this course now, turning left onto Northicott. So mirrors, signal, staying strictly at 30, which shouldn't be hard to do if there's vehicles in front of you. Just wave to Neil, hiya Neil. Mirror check, one in front is pulling over. I'm looking to get the car on the move again as soon as I can. Won't need to signal if I can keep the car moving. If I have to stop, then it's often a good idea to use a signal, okay? Again, just staying in third for this little bit, don't go getting carried away. It's still 30 until we reach the national speed limit sign. I think this will be my final video for the day. That's 3 in a row without a rest. Let me know how you think I did. Did I make any mistakes? Mirrors. Okay. Just holding back here. Nasty pothole. So you can do this. Check the mirror and then go around the pothole. Alternatively, if you don't care about your instructor very much, you can just drive straight through it, alright? But I checked my mirrors, I had time to bring the car to a stop, and I just treat it like a parked car. So this is what I suggest you to do, alright? Mirrors. And you're going under the bridge and just past the road on the right into the test centre. I'm actually going to turn right here. Because I'm not going to get in the way of anybody doing a driving test today, alright? So that is part 3 done. I will come back to you with more videos just as soon as I can. Thanks for being patient with me and good luck with your driving test preparations. See you again for another one.